What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in once again. You guys already know the message. One family, one love, one heart. In this video, I want to tell you guys about an LSD trip that I had. Okay, so let's set the stage here. Woke up on a beautiful sunny morning, early, maybe like around 7, and I took 2/3 of a tap. Okay, so not a full tap, 2/3 of a tap, and then I went to take a cold shower. Because I always like to do that because it sets my body chemistry in the right direction, puts me in a positive state of mind, right? Makes me feel really good, endorphins, adrenaline, all of that, right? And I got out, I did my own half breathing, listened to some music, and then I had this urge to sit down and meditate. Because when you're tripping on these psychedelics, go with the flow, surrender to it, see what it wants you to do, see what it wants you to learn, right? So I just had this urge. Usually my urge is to go into nature, usually. So I just get the fuck out, go to nature, whatever the fuck happens there. But my urge this time was to actually sit down, meditate. So I put on my big headphones and I put on some binaural beats. And I just started focusing on my breathing, right? And focusing on the binaural beats. And when you're tripping on a psychedelic and you're meditating, it is unbelievably easy to get in a deep meditative state. Unbelievably, especially if you're using the right tools. Like I had these noise canceling big ass headphones, binaural beats on, just focus solely on the binaural beats and on my breathing. So I'm just listening and breathing, right? And after about 10 minutes or so, I started hearing voices telling me that you live in abundance, you live in abundance, you live in abundance, right? And as these voices kept telling me, you're an abundant being, you live in abundance, you live in abundance. As these voices kept saying, and I'm hearing it in my own voice, right? But it just keeps, it's this, I guess I picked up on a certain thought stream here. And it's like, you're in abundance, you're living in abundant. Everything is all right, everything is all right. You're destined for abundance, you're abundant. Everything, there's an infinite number of abundance, an infinite number of everything that you ever wish or dream or desire. And that is all coming to you right now. And as I kept hearing these things play in my head and all these thoughts come into my head, because I felt so safe, I felt so secure, I felt like I'm so taken care of by the universe that I started to hysterically laugh. Okay? And I'm talking about hysteria. I'm talking about when your abs really fucking hurt. I'm talking about when you have tears coming down because of the immense joy of the moment, right? And I just felt like, oh my God, I am taken care of by the universe. I am taken care of by God. And then I started to see some visuals. After a deep laughter and just tears and feelings of immense, overwhelming joy and safety and comfort. And this is what I saw. I saw a river, an abundantly flowing river. And I opened my mouth because I was laying on my mattress. I was laying on the ground, and I opened my mouth and I start drinking from the river. I start drinking from the river of abundance because the river was infinitely flowing in the most beautiful way possible, right? It was a wide river and it was flowing, and I can hear the sound. I can hear the sound of the river, right? I can hear it in my head. And I open my mouth and I start to drink from this river of abundance. And the river seemed to go on forever. I could sit there and I could keep drinking from it forever. And it would just keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on forever. It's infinite. It doesn't stop. And as I kept drinking from it, and I could see the river here in my head. I guess here, right in here, I could see it. And I just once again burst into this immense, intense state of joy, blissfulness, feelings of comfort, feelings of everything is gonna be alright, feelings of like everything is beautiful. You don't have to worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be alright. And I was just in total joy. I would say that's the emotion I would describe. Total overwhelming sense of joy, total overwhelming sense of comfort. I was comforted. I felt like all my financial needs and desires are met because the universe is so abundant. I felt like all my love, needs, and desires are met because this river, it's abundant and it goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. And then I started having, I guess, downloads into my head. After I calmed down, the laughter calmed down, mind you, I still have the binaural beats on. I'm still like tripping balls here, right? Then I had these epiphanies downloaded into my head that every single day is a new beginning. That every single day you're reborn. That every single day there are new opportunities to come by your way. That every end is actually a beginning. That life goes like this. And that if one door closes, right up there, another one opens. And I just, again, this sense of comfort, this sense of like, I don't need anything, I don't need anybody. I have God on my side, I have the universe on my side. The universe gives us all that we need and gives us all that we desire if we trust and believe in the universe, if we trust and believe in the divine, and if we understand that we are divine beings and we are part of this divinity. And in fact, when you think about your chances of being alive right now, when you think about your chances of being safe and secure and healthy, they're pretty fucking low. And I don't think they would have happened without some sort of divine protection on each one of us, right? Look at how dangerous the world is, man. You know, I can fucking walk. I've seen, you know what? I've seen a lady in front of me. This is probably, I'll make a story for another day. I've seen a lady in front of me. 3 weeks ago, I was going to get some groceries with my friend. I've seen a lady get fucking run over in front of me. Right in front of me, brother. Right in front of me. Like, I was the first person, me and my friend, to go up to her and ask her, are you okay? And she wasn't okay. We called the ambulance. The guy ran away. Long story. I'll tell another video. It's a dangerous world. But the very fact that I'm still here, I'm still alive, like that right there is divine protection. You know, the chances of that are so fucking low. Like, I am a living synchronicity. You are a living synchronicity. So I just felt this immense sense of joy and just comfort. I'm like, you know, I'm not worried about anything now. Like, all my desires, all my needs are met. I trust in this universe. I trust where it's taking me. I trust it's abundant. I trust that it's rooting for me, and it wants me to be in abundance. It wants me to be in financial, material, emotional abundance, love abundance. It wants that. So I gotta trust in it. And then right after, this was maybe, I don't know, time disappears in these things. So maybe this was like, this was like an hour of me just being in that zone. Then I get down and I make my green smoothie, and I'm looking at everything, and I'm in this total state of gratitude at that point. I'm looking at the banana. I'm about to eat a banana. I'm like, thank you, God, for this beautiful banana. And I take the banana and I kiss the banana, right? Because I'm like so grateful for everything. And then I have peanut butter, right? So I take the peanut butter bottle, I kiss the peanut butter, I tell God, thank you for this peanut butter, thank you for all this food. You're already giving me so much here. This is already so much abundance. I have clean water, I have good food, and it was one of the most blissful days ever. I ended up going to the gym after, and it was just a blissful day, right? So my take from this trip was, relax, work with the universe, trust the universe. I've heard it described that the universe is like a dog. If you're scared from it, it'll attack you. but if you are friendly to it, it'll just lay down, show its belly to you, and just kind of play with you. So this was my take from this trip. And since then, honestly, since that trip, I have zero financial worries about the future, or very little, let's say. And I just feel like every day is a new beginning, and I feel like every day is an opportunity, and I feel like you never know when you can break through, right? So that is my little story. Check out my book, 5 Powerful Habits to Dominate in All Areas of Life. It's a pretty cool book. It will help you with all areas of your life, as I called the book. Other than that, I love you guys. Love every single one of you. One family, one love, one heart. Don't forget to subscribe, or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.